as you can see here, Mummy and Daddy died within 3 weeks of each other. And so we managed to scramble to get the funeral, and the Catholic Church and the Christ Daddy's Church and Mummy's Church, they were amazing. But because the mess up with the stupid NHS, the doctor couldn't sign the birth certificate, so we went through the whole funeral and we did everything, and their wishes that they wanted to be cremated. So we did the service in Daddy's church, and they were so good. And then, of course, the funeral procession, where everyone went to both coffins were in the church. And then we went to the crematorium, but there was only one coffin because the mess up in the medical system, it's just disaster zone. They couldn't. We fought so hard to get Mummy's medical certificate signed, the cause of death and everything. The funeral directors, William Dunphy and everything. They went, no, because the doctor's on holiday or some absolute. I mean, I have a whole file full of it anyway. So Mummy's casket had to go back to the funeral directors, and then we can, by the time the GP, well, I don't know, it's the whole care home system is an absolute disaster. I didn't want her to go into a care home. I wanted to bring her home, but I couldn't because Daddy had just passed away and I was so exhausted, and she needed a whole lift because she had broken her hip and everything. And I just couldn't do it on my own, and there wasn't enough help. I'd already just spent 8 months looking after both of them for 150 hours a week. And the government blessed them. Not blessed them at all. Well, I don't know what kind of system they put in. I mean, I know it's been horrendous for so many of you who couldn't go to your parents' funerals, but to be honest with you, your loved ones' funerals, I said, remember them as they are. Honestly, it's the hardest thing to go to funerals, and I've had to do it twice. It's really, 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 really painful. Remember them as they are, as you love them, and you're just in a complete daze. You don't know what's going on. You're in shock. And you've got to kind of put a smile on your face and say thank you, and everyone's... Unless you've been through it, nobody knows. So this is why I've been almost like a grief counsellor to friends that have had to go through it, because I understand. And you've got to deal with all the nonsense if you've got estates and someone there was no will that's written, whatever. And anyway, so then we had this, and I'll just read this one, and the priest read it, but seeing the crowds, Jesus went up the hill. There he sat down and was joined by his disciples. Then he began to speak. This is what he taught them. Happy are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Happy the gentle, they shall have the earth for their heritage. Happy those who mourn, they shall be comforted. Happy those who hunger and thirst for what is right, they shall be satisfied. Happy for the merciful, they shall have mercy shown them. Happy the pure in heart, they shall see God. Happy the peacemakers, they shall be called sons of God. Happy are those who are persecuting the cause of right, theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Happy are you when people abuse you and persecute you and speak all kinds of calumny against you on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward will be great in heaven. And it's very, very, very true. Even more and everyone knows. I mean, these songs we chose because Mummy loved them, and I did do a whole thing on a live Facebook thing earlier this year, on the anniversary of them, but I hadn't done one before, so it was a bit Scooby-Dooby. It was a bit half here there, and people were saying, "Oh, we can't hear," but anyway. And I will redo it again. I'll re-edit it, and I'll do it again on the third anniversary. It takes time. Grief is it's very, very difficult, and there is no time limit on it. But you do have to let your parents, I would say, whoever your loved ones and they've gone, they don't want you to be unhappy. And if, their spirits are with you and they want you to be happy. I'm going to put this on my father. This was one of my father's CDs, actually. Yeah, but Daniel Blake. I'd watch everybody to watch that one. That's what happened to me this last year. Because of people mucking around with me and filming me illegally, causing me complete stress and distress. And the Barclays Bank, basically, if you look at this, it's 10 times worse now. But I want to earn this record. This is one of my father's CDs. It's a beautiful CD. It's a mix, people. It's called I Believe in My Soul.
Death is slow, but death is sure. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Death is slow, but death is sure.
So I'm sorry for those who you have lost people this year, because it's so hard. And there's so many people that died of starvation because of what the government have done. And I wanted to let this all go, but my parents' spirit are with me. Look at them. They were the most beautiful people in the world. They helped everybody. And that's now I've taken that on. So, it's my job. Finishing my home soon, which I'll probably spend peanuts doing now. Look, my buddies from the old days. I was trying to do a London thing today, but my school. It's me. Look, Notre Dame High School, class of 1980, 86, 84, 86. That's what we look like as 15-year-old girls. Look. Oh, someone's naughty there with short socks on. Thank you. Wonderful education, and we'll keep that. We're all sisters of Notre Dame. We're missionaries. I got AAA. Something, I was in the supermarket just getting something. She said AAA, so I need to